Greetings internet, it's Monica and this is the start of a new weekend reading vlog. I am so excited for this weekend. I've got lots of plans, mostly crafting plans, but also lots of reading plans that I'm excited for. Hello from future Monica. I'm interrupting my vlog for a quick moment to tell you about this video sponsor, which is Book of the Month. I have loved Book of the Month for years and I am so glad to be a longtime partner of theirs. If you're unfamiliar with Book of the Month, they are a popular and fast-growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and help readers discover books they love. Here's how it works. Their team vets hundreds of books each month and gives readers their choice from a curated selection of new and early release titles. Plus, they have a fantastic skip policy where you can skip any month, anytime, and you won't be charged. And you can also use the code BOOKBUD to get your first book for just $9.99. The one that I'm most excited for is this one, which is called The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. First of all, this cover is stunning, but also the subject matter of this is just so fascinating to me. Basically, we are following two timelines, both 18th century and modern day London. In the 18th century, there's an apothecary that specializes in creating poisons that women purchase to get rid of the men in their lives who are basically causing them harm. And then the apothecary at this shop ends up striking up an unlikely friendship with one of her clients who is actually a 12-year-old girl. And then in the future, we follow a woman who has sort of been scorned by her husband. He has cheated on her and she finds one of these vials and it kind of sends her down this path of investigating this history. And yeah, I don't know, this just sounds so fascinating and right up my alley. So I'm really excited for this one. So if you want to learn more about each of the titles for this month's Book of the Month picks, once again, that link will be down below in my description box. And you can also use the code in order to get your first book for just $9.99. My main goal for this weekend is to read Legendborn by Tracy Deonn, and this is the Magical Book Club pick for this month. If you're not familiar with the Magical Girl Society, it is a community that myself and Brianna from over at Milky Booze created for people who love magical girls and celebrating women being badass in stories. So we have a monthly book club and a monthly usually anime watch along. So right now we're doing Little Witch Academia and Legendborn and I'm loving it. I am a little bit behind everyone else because my copy of the book got lost in the mail, so I literally ordered it in January and it still has not arrived. It's very distressing, so I finally just got the audiobook. I was like, I just gotta start this and I'm super excited to read it. So that is my main bookish plan, but I am hoping to read maybe one or two maybe other things. I've been really like on the ball with my reading, so I've been a bit more ambitious. But yeah, so that's my big reading plan. And then I've been getting really into crochet recently. So I recently crocheted this cardigan that I'm currently wearing that I love with my whole heart. It's so cozy and warm. So I recently made this. So this weekend I'm hoping to make a like strawberry set. So I'm gonna have to ruin my little frog clips in order to show you this, but I made this hat recently and I love it. I feel like strawberry shortcake. It's so cute. Anyway, so I made this hat recently that I love, and now I am working on a bag, a little strawberry bag to go with it. I made this little strawberry plush thing like ages ago and I was debating turning it into earrings, but I feel like it's too big. I might need to like make another one and go like a size down. We'll see. So yeah, those are my big weekend plans. So side note, I was really happy with my makeup today. I just thought it was really cute. I did like little anime blush and I used the ColourPop Valentine's Day collection that I just love. I've been obsessed with.
Simon & Schuster Audio presents Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. Read by Jonice Abbott Pratt.
Yeah.
Hello pals! So it is Saturday. I got my iced coffee, decaf, because apparently I can no longer drink caffeine, but I still love iced coffee, so here I am. But yeah, I have lots of exciting things planned for today. First, going to the grocery store, which has become a very exciting thing in my life, very exciting activity. I haven't gone in like a month. So I'm really hyped for that adventure. And then also tonight I'm hosting a virtual murder mystery party for a bunch of my friends. So I'm definitely really excited for that. I'm currently doing a little bit of admin for that and just making sure people have like all of their character stuff. And then I'm sending out some like news clippings to the group. So yeah, I think that'll be really fun. And then other than that, I am obviously hoping to continue with my crochet project and make some more progress on that, and also to continue reading Legendborn, which I started last night. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely making me salty that I don't have a physical copy of the book. I'm still waiting for that to arrive, because yeah, like even right from the beginning there were passages that I really wanted to highlight because the way that she talks about grief was just so relatable to me. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying that so far. So yeah, that is my day. So I thought I'd show you basically what these characters, the character cards look like. I could show you mine. What's my character's name? Rupert. So I am playing, because I'm the host, so I chose, they like gave you characters that the host would be better off playing, and Rupert was one of them. So Rupert is the butler. And so this is like basically my character's character card and my character's secret. So I'm secretly a werewolf, which I think is really funny. So right now I'm about to send out these news clippings to everybody in the Discord, since obviously we're not printing them out. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to head out to the store. Here's my outfit of the day. I'm wearing my Shelly Mae bag from Disney and my new cardigan that I made, beret that I bought from Target ages ago, these yellow mom jeans that are from ASOS, my yellow Converse. We're going cozy pastel today. So excited! They have the ice cream bars. Yes! I'm so excited right now. This is my first time getting boba in a year. And I'm so excited. Friends, look what arrived! It's because I complained about it. The universe just knew. I'm so excited I can finally take some photos of this for the Magical Girl Society, and I can highlight to my heart's content as I read. So very excited for that. But yeah, today was thrilling. Went to the grocery store. So a really exciting day for me. We went to like a regular grocery store and the Asian grocery store to pick up a bunch of stuff. And I also randomly purchased this strawberry jar because I love a strawberry. So I picked that up, and that's been my exciting day. It is like 7 p.m. now, and I haven't read at all today, which is disappointing, but I'm hoping to get a lot more reading in tonight, maybe, depending on how long this murder mystery party goes. Or a little bit, maybe I can get in some reading right now, but I do have to do some prep for the murder mystery party and just make sure I'm feeling confident, because I'm gonna have to do some like reading and stuff. Also, I need to figure out what I'm wearing because everyone's dressing up and I'm playing a butler, and I'm not really sure if I have anything that like goes with that character. I guess I could maybe do like a sweater. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll go with this. Kind of looks like an apron. And then I have these little skeleton hand claws that I thought are just on theme. They're not really butlery, but...
Hold on.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
It is murder mystery night.
Yeehaw.
We're all gonna die.
Love to die. Love dying. Oh, that fruitcake is killer.
We have moved
It's
on.
probably killer nerves.
We are now playing code names.
Monica's vlogging. Hey!
Hi.
Oh my gosh. We're losing miserably.
It's all good. We're trying.
Slow.
I'm on the red team.
Having a very hard
Oh,
time.
it was
Oh
fruitcake
it really was
and not
fruitcake,
snow
you
cake. Guys, I'm literally crying from laughing so hard right now. Okay, so it's 3 a.m. and I watched this TikTok that I cannot play in this video because I'll get copyright. But basically, it was this TikTok of this girl who posted in her group chat this like clip of Ariana Grande singing, and then she had like everyone in the group chat sing it back. And so my 3 a.m. brain, I'm like, yes, I want to know what I would sound like. Do I open voice memo to record myself in that? No. Why would I do that? No. Instead, I open a text from someone who had texted me recently, and I use the little tap to record button. And so I tap to record, I listen to myself, I'm like, that's not good, let's do it again. And let's do it again, and let's do it again. And so I just kept doing it and deleting it, and then this last time I accidentally hit the send button. So Francina is about to wake up to me serenading her in the morning. So that's great. That's really great for me. You want to hear it? Will I get copyright for this? I hate it. I can't. I'm so upset. Hello, pals. So it is a little bit later in the day on Sunday, and honestly, I've just been doing a lot of admin kind of stuff today. I've been doing lots of chores. I have finally cleaned my desk. So here's what we're working with. I still got a few bits and bobs to put away, but I'm very happy that I have a desk again. It's been so covered these past couple of weeks. And also I'm obsessed. I just got these flowers in from Inflower. They sent me a bouquet, and I just love them so much. So I gotta find a good spot for that. But yeah, that's how my desk is coming along. Finally clean, I can use it again. And then here's a quick outfit of the day in case it's of interest. I just have this gingham sweater from Cezanne, and then this heart Lazy Oaf dress that is a favorite. And yeah, I decided to mix some patterns today. So that's what we're wearing. And then I've got some jumbo butterfly clips in. I think I am going to paint my nails because I haven't done that in a little bit, and now I have a desk space to do that again. So I think I'm going to do that and listen to more of Legend Born, which I haven't listened to more than yesterday, but I was loving as much as I read yesterday. Okay, actually, before I paint my nails, I just got the Honey palette from ColourPop. I placed an order because I was obsessed with their Valentine's Day collection, which is amazing. I love it. But I also finally got this one because you guys know I wear so much yellow eyeshadow, so I figured this would come in handy. Also, if you're rattling, it's the laundry, so sorry about that. But yeah, I wanted to try out a fun makeup look with this, so that is what I'm going to do really quick before I do my nails. Okay, so as someone who considers himself a bit of a yellow eyeshadow connoisseur, I really love this palette. I just really like that you have so many different shades of yellow depending on your mood. So I've got pastel yellow when I'm feeling a bit more demure. We got like a bright neon when you're feeling that. You got more muted, deeper tone for those classic days, and then like lots of colors to sort of add to it and make the look even more interesting and fun. So yeah, I definitely don't get this palette unless you love yellow eyeshadow, but if you do, it's a good one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so classic me being me, I couldn't just do something simple. So I decided to do a little like flick heart thing. I've been seeing it a lot on Instagram and I've been wanting to try it myself for a while. Thought today would be the day. So didn't come out perfect, but whatever, it was my first time and I attempted. So all right, I'm gonna actually paint my nails now and read my book.
Chapter 3. When I burst through the trees, I slow down. All the thoughts of the impossible disappearing. Lights flash blue and red against the night sky. And dread, heavy and sour, fills my stomach. A Durham County Sheriff patrol car has pulled into the lot, and my friends are standing beside it talking to a deputy holding a notepad. Charlotte and the deputy both notice me approach. The deputy, a white man in his 40s, split and minty. My eyes land on a round, green and black tan of classic wintergreen flavored scowl in the cup holder between the front seats. Ugh. Beyond the metal mesh divider, a dusty laptop sits attached to the center console. So I ended up finishing my nails and I'm so proud of them. I did like a different design on every single one. And yeah, I just think they're so fun and spring. So that has been my evening. It's also my brother-in-law's birthday, so we had like little cheesecake moment. So that was nice. And I got to chapter 16 in Legendborn and I'm still really liking it. I will say that I kind of wish that there was like a list of characters in the book because I am definitely struggling a little bit to keep people straight now, and I've heard that from other people. So I'm glad that I at least have the physical copy to reference while I'm listening to it. I do like the narrator of the audiobook. So basically the premise of Legendborn, I realized I haven't talked about that, is that this girl at the beginning of the story, she is going to college in an early college program, and she is just coming out of her mother dying in a car crash, and she's really struggling with her grief. And so she attends this university and she gets sort of entwined, that's the word, entwined in this sort of like Arthurian secret society, and it features a lot of like rebirth mythology and stuff. And so it's super interesting, the mythology and how the author is building all of that up, and I'm really enjoying all of that. But at the same time, there's that added element of the fact that, like, you know, to be part of the secret society, if you actually look back at the history of this country, like, Black people were not allowed in universities, and so of course do not have a history within this secret society. And so she's facing a lot of microaggressions and more overt forms of racism, and I really appreciate the way that it is discussing that, the way that the book is discussing that, because I definitely think that that is something that is really lacking in a lot of like dark academia or academic setting secret society books. I think the only other one that I could think of that discussed something similar would be Ninth House, but that was more on the boys club side of things, and so it definitely didn't explore, you know, that added element of race. And you know, in this book, I came over to my bed to actually get the book, but in this book, Bree is like, she's the only person of color in this entire secret society, and she feels that. And she also like really feels that in a lot of like the historical things that the society holds on to. And I think that that is so important because, you know, often authors will create these, you know, fantasy versions of universities, even if they're not like real actually fantasies, but they'll create this like idea, this dream of like the academic aesthetic and, you know, the history and the lore around secret societies. But I think the thing that so many of those books ignore or fail to address or even think about is race and how race comes to play in that. And it is a privilege to be able to be white and to just, you know, be able to slip into a secret society story and know that there are going to be people there who look like you and who have a similar background and history to you, and you know, there's a lot of privilege there. And I just really love this book for how it's addressing that. So yeah, that's my long spiel. I'm not going to give spoilers for the book, but I just wanted to talk about how I'm feeling as I'm reading it. And I'm definitely excited for our live show, which will be sometime in early March, to be able to discuss this in more detail.
What did I say? I couldn't help it! Getting just 2 ingredients took so long.
Hello, so it is quite a bit later. As you can tell, it is now nighttime. Yeah, today was pretty uneventful. I did run out and I got a library card. I thought I was going to film a little bit of that, but I'm very excited to have a library card because now I can use like Overdrive and Hoopla and stuff, so I'm very happy about that. And then I've spent all of today basically cleaning. My mom was very kind and helped me. My room was getting to a bit of an overwhelming state, to be honest. I've been just, you know, emotionally going through it the past few weeks. So my room has definitely reflected that. And I'm feeling so happy right now because my room is just so nice. I just have space. It's lovely. I'm also currently putting together my TBR cart of books that I am in the middle of or want to pick up. I have been reading this, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, since last year. Honestly, it's like really, it got really intensely fatphobic, so I like put it down for a bit. It's very good, but like also a little rough. So maybe one day I'll finish it, but these are all the books that I'm reading or going to be reading. I'm really excited because my Patreon book club pick is Honey Girl these months. So yeah, these are the current TBR picks. But yeah, I'm doing a bit more organizing. Oh, and I wanted to show you because I mentioned this at the beginning of my vlog, but I was working on a strawberry set and I ended up finishing it, so I wanted to show you it all. But I guess I should talk a little bit about Legendborn. So I just did the live show with Brianna for the Magical Girl Society, and that was so much fun. I overall really enjoyed Legendborn. I just thought it was such a refreshing like YA paranormal, not paranormal, is it? I guess kind of paranormal, like urban fantasy, dark academia. I feel like it touches on a lot of genres, but I really liked it. You know, I talked earlier in this video about how I appreciate it as a dark academia story, especially because I do feel like in some ways some of the dark academia books that are coming out have kind of lost sight of like the core of dark academia, which is like being critical of academia. And this book like did all of that, and it did it so well. It also has one of my favorite romances. Let me go get the book, one second. But it has one of my favorite YA romances that I've read in quite a while. I feel like it is really hard to write a romance where I'm not only like rooting for the couple, but like where I fully feel the ship, you know, like I am rooting for them and I'm all in. And this is one of the first books where I have felt that in a really long time, so that was really fun to read. And I just really loved Bree as a character. I loved the way that Tracy Deonn depicted grief in the novel. You know, that's another thing that I get frustrated about in some stories, not even books, but like in general, kind of like the Disneyification of grief, where, you know, a character will lose someone who they love a lot and it's just kind of like used as an impetus for the rest of the story. Oh, my mom, hello? My mom brought me a snack. Anyways, as I was saying, I really appreciated the depiction of grief in this book because it just felt very honest. It's not just something that is used as a plot device to like push the character forward. Like, it's really integral to Bree's character, and we see how it affects her in all parts of her life. And that was something that I personally just really related to and appreciated, so I loved that. And then also, like, just the discussion around like intergenerational trauma, I thought was so important, and again, like, so incredibly well done. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. Like, the only criticism I guess I have is that, and this is honestly more of a personal issue than I feel like the book, but I did kind of struggle a little bit to keep the characters straight. I kind of wish that there was like a cast of characters or something at the beginning or end of the book. I'm hoping that in the future ones, maybe there'll be something like that, and like a glossary of terms, because I just found myself getting a little bit lost. And then also, I've noticed sometimes, and I don't know if this, I honestly haven't read a lot of urban fantasy to know if like this is just me with urban fantasy or not, but I've noticed sometimes with urban fantasy stories like this one or The Mortal Instruments, I like am really into the main plot, like the main character story, but I kind of struggle when it comes to like retaining information about like the nitty-gritty of like the more fantastical side of things. And I felt that with this book too, but again, I think that's more of a me issue than the book. So yeah, overall, I really liked it. I would highly recommend picking this one up if you are looking for just a really solid fantasy, urban fantasy, dark academia story. Like, this is the one. But I do think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I definitely did not read as much as I had wanted to in this vlog, but honestly, it's fine. I'm happy with what I accomplished regardless. I'd love to hear from you all. What have you been reading recently? And I will talk to you next time. Bye!